If you're picking up Zig, it won't be long before you realize there's no syntactical sugar for creating interfaces, but you probably notice interface-like things such as std mem allocator. This is because Zig doesn't have a simple mechanism for creating interfaces. Interface and implements keywords, but the language itself can be used to achieve the same goal. There are existing articles that have been able to copy and paste to get this working, but none really clicked with me. It wasn't until I broke the code down into two parts, making it work and then making it pretty, that I finally understood it. So let's first make this work. Yeah, I need this because I want to create something in my own project to be able to pass in. I want to be able to pass in stuff and understand interfaces a bit better. I really like Go structural typing. The problem is that I just love structural typing. I think structural typing is just like, it's just the best. A simple interface implementation. We're going to create a writer interface. It's something simple to understand that won't get in our way. We'll stick with a single function. Once we know how to do this with one function, it's easy to repeat the pattern for more. All right. So we have writer, pointer, opeg, any, write all function, opeg pointer, this, any error. Okay. Write all, self writer will call self write all function with pointer and data. Okay, I think I get it. This is our complete interface. Depending on your knowledge of Zig, there might be some things you aren't sure about. Yeah, I don't understand this. Oh, this is a void star, right? So this is just like any opeg is just a void star. Right? All right. Notice that the interface, it's clunky. Yeah, this is clunky. This is definitely clunky. So file struct has a file descriptor, write all, what to do with the pointer, writer, self-writer, new this thing. Okay, let's see, the first writer function, how do we get a writer from a file? This is like calling GPT allocator on the general purpose allocator to get a standard mem allocator. Aside from the fact we're able to assign self to pointer and file to opeg, there's nothing special here. We're just creating a writer structure, and even this assignment isn't too special. Zig's automatic type conversion requires guaranteed safety and no ambiguity, two properties that are always true when assigning any opeg. All right. The part that glues everything together, the part that we've left out, is what to do with pointer any opeg passed into write all. First, any opeg is a pointer to something of unknown type and unknown size. Hopefully it's clear why writer pointer has to be this type. It can't be a file, else it would be unusable for other implementations. The nature of interfaces means that at compile time, we don't know what the implementation will be, and thus any opeg is the only possible choice. Okay, this makes sense. It's important to know that when we create a writer via the file writer pointer, or file writer, pointer is a file because we assign it to self. But because pointer is a type any opeg, the assignment erases its true type, and memory pointed to by pointer does represent a file star. The compiler just doesn't know that. We need a way to inject this information into the compiler, so we can do this with a combination of pointer cast and align cast. Write all, we can align cast pointer with pointer cast to a file star, and we can OS write out that information. Okay. Pointer cast converts a pointer from one type to another. The type to convert it is inferred by the value the result is assigned to. Okay. Okay, in this above case, we're telling the compiler, give me a variable pointing to the same thing as pointer, but treat it like a file star. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Pointer cast is powerful. It allows you to force the type associated with a specific memory. If we were wrong, we use pointer cast to convert the pointer to a type incompatible with the underlying memory. We'll have serious runtime issues, with a crash being the best possible outcome. Okay. Okay. Align cast is more complicated. There are CPU-specific rules for how data must be arranged in memory. This is called data alignment, and it deals with how fields and structures are aligned in memory. Any opeg always has an alignment of 1, but our file has a different alignment, 4. If you want, you can see this by printing out align file and align of any opeg. Just like we need pointer cast to tell the compiler what type it is, we need align cast to tell the compiler what the alignment is. And just like that, pointer cast and align cast infers this based on what is being assigned to. Crazy. Okay, so the writer struct has this, or the interface struct has this, which I get, and then the implementation has this right here. So we can create a writer that takes in a file and returns a writer. And then writer points, the pointer is to itself, and write all is this function right here. So we create these two. Oh, okay, I think I see this. You're like really raw dogging an interface here. Can't you have a little comp time thing to make this easier? I see that's the first thing I thought about is can you make a comp time thing, but I don't think you can. I'm not sure if you can. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully this is pretty clear. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some prettier things here. Hold on. Writer struct. This is making it prettier. Let's look at this one. Any peg, writer, all this stuff, and then any type writer. Hey, thank you very much, Antero. I appreciate that. Type of pointer T pointer info. This one. Okay. Okay. So I believe this is compiler time stuff, right? Gen struct write all any point this thing. Gen.write all. Okay, hold on. A little. Okay. We do something like this. Okay. Hold on. Pointer info. Where is this thing used again? Dude, this is magic. I don't understand this. But this, I guess in some sense, this makes more sense. I don't really understand. So type of pointer is casting. You're doing, okay, you're creating it of the proper type here. The type T. And then this one, I don't really get this one right here. Type info, pointer, child, write all. Oh, I think I get it. If you pass in anything into this function that does not have a write all, okay, I get it. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. So what this is doing is this is compile time. Type of, it creates a type. Pointer info creates another type, right? Or it creates info based on some sort of type. And here what this is doing is at compile time, it's saying this is the function I wish to call. If I understand this correctly. And that means if you pass in a type that doesn't have a write all function, the compilation stage fails. The compilation stage fails because write all is not provided. You can implement an interface in a lot of ways. Yeah, okay, I get this. Is it a comp time? It's a compile time check. So that's a compile time check. Does it fail at runtime? No, it fails at compile time. I get this. Okay. I get this, but I don't know if I could write this just first try now. Right? And here's the built-in type. Okay, pointer, built-in type, pointer, address, child, demo file. Okay. So I'm going to... You can do it with tagged unions. Oh, yeah, you can do it with tagged unions. I've seen this as well. So here's the tagged union version. File struct, write all. Constant, you can just go, what is it? File writer file. Yeah, you could do a tagged union on this one, but that kind of sucks because you have to hard code every possible one. This is like, you know all the things that you're going to have a writer for, and therefore you can do a tagged union, which I'm not necessarily in love with this version. It does do the same thing, but stink ass, it's inverted, right? It's inverted in the sense that you have to know the type, and then you have to know which types you want to create, and then you have to do that. I'm going to go take a nap. All right, have a good one, Average B. Tag unions are better. I don't know if they're better. You guys keep saying tag unions are way better, but I think you're incorrect on that one because, again, you're making the assumption that I know all the types, right? I don't really like that. Yeah, it's like a sealed interface in Java. That's what I was trying to look for, was that I knew Java did it, but I didn't know the term for it, where you have to specify which ones can inherit, right? All right, so I like our little encoding that we got going here for a second. Let's, just for the sake of everything, let's start with the display. We're going to call it render. Here, we're going to render. here we're going to render and see what we can get out of here. I would like to be able to render out stuff. So this is where the interface is going to take place. This is what I want to create. So for our tower defense game, we need the following. I need to be able to create things that need to be rendered, and then I have to have a whole board in which things are rendered on, right? So if I give a location, 2, 3, I need to render that thing on 2, 3 in our ASCII game. Yeah. So there we go. So that's what I want to be able to do, canvas style, yeah. And so I want to be able to have, hey, thank you for hell yeah, thank you, Doozy, appreciate that. So I want to be able to have something that's like, I want to have a renderer, right? I want to have a renderer. And because I don't know what I'm doing, I want to take in a renderable. And a renderable should have one function called render, which at this point, it's going to return out. What it really needs to turn out is like a struct that contains some sort of struct that contains its location, and then effectively its display. I'm not really sure what you call this thing. It's ASCII. We're going to call it its ASCII. Which is going to be a U8, right? Which is going to be a U8 array. So fantastic. And then I probably also need a size, right? Or I guess what I should say is columns. How many columns do you have? I only need to know how many columns you have because I can render this based on the columns, right? So there we go. I could render anything into here long as you give me this. Yeah? The problem is I still don't really know how to allocate in Zig. I've never allocated anything. It feels like everything I'm doing is pretty much all stack work. We're cooking the same project but in Zig. At least it appears so. Well, I'm trying to do the tower defense in Zig. Yeah, I know I need to do allocators. I know I need to do an allocator create, but I haven't quite got there for like when I haven't quite got to the point where I've actually needed to use it yet. Because everything I'm going to be doing, because even what's it called? Even like the RLE, I'm still not really sure how is this all created? Well, this kind of seems all like I'm not really sure where I'm putting it yet. But none of this actually needs any sort of allocation because you assign this. This needs to be allocated somewhere. Right? This needs to be allocated somewhere. But the rest of this seems like I can just create it in place and hand it off to something that holds on to it. Why'd you choose Zig specifically? Because Zig is a language in which everyone seems really bonered over and says it's the greatest thing that they have ever seen or created, and I just want to believe it. You have my permissions to jump ahead to Zigling Allocator. I'll get there soon. What do you think of the Zigling documentation so far? I haven't really used too much of it yet. So I don't know yet. I don't know on that one. By the way, that was a pretty good eyeballing. Same pixel level. Let's go. Same pixel level. This one, 1 pixel off, like a rookie, like an actual rookie. Disgusting. Disgusting. All right, so I guess we'll create a render.zig. Yeah, allocator.u8. Yeah, we'll definitely do those. I'm not too worried about that yet. We haven't quite got there yet. I really like this playlist, so let's just do this one. Since I'm in the middle of just trying to think. The name is Bon Ed Dover. Bon Ed Dover? Bon Ed. That's not really good. It should be Ben Dover. Somehow you got that joke wrong. It should be Ben Dover. I'm not sure how you got there. Okay, so, gosh, I find this so hard to formulate in my head. I find it so hard to formulate. Pub struct renderer equals a struct. Wow, it just feels so hard still. Because you said Bon Ed Dover. Well, he put a space, bon ed. He put a space and capitalized. He got bon ed. I mean, that's bon ed. That's not boned Dover. That doesn't make any sense either. All right, so in my head, I'd want a public function add. By the way, I do love that I don't have to use capital letters to like say stuff. That's really nice. That's really nice. And so we need to create, right now, just go like this. We'll go any opeg for now. I want the following, right? I want to remove pub function, render. That's kind of what I'm thinking for my render, right? There we go. This is all it does, add, move, render. Yeah. All right, so we probably want pub const renderable. So I think this is where I'm going to have to really think about how to do this thing right here, right? So I want to understand this code right here because I feel like this is the thing that I want. Right? This is the one I want right here. I want a renderable like this. Okay, so that means if we're going to do this, we need a pointer to the any opeg, right? So that's the item I want, and then I want some other things in here. I want a write all function, which is pretty cool. So this would be a pointer to this function. Let me just grab this. All right, so we have a write all function, which is a constant pointer to this. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to rename this to render item. All right. Not taking the bait. I'm not taking any bait. Do you recommend any exercises for Golang that are similar to Zigling's? You know what? Honestly, I don't think the Zigling's exercises helped me at all. I don't think they helped me one bit, to tell you the truth. All right, pub const rendered is a struct that contains some stuff. Let's get that, and let's have a location, which is going to be a row, which is a usize, a column, which is a usize. We're going to have a data, which is going to be a const u8, and we're going to have calls, which is going to be a usize, which is how big is this data, right? Is this good? I think I'll create a lot of garbage. Yeah. No, again, dude, I can't do this one. Number 2. All right. All right, we're doing our own V table here. Okay. Shape 2. I feel like Zig should consider just creating an interface, maybe. Maybe there's just a way to create an interface that we don't have to do this. All right, shape 2. Let's see. Shape 2. Zig has switched from original dynamic dispatching based on embedded VTab. Fat point interface. Please go to the article. Okay. Interface mem allocator uses this pattern, and all standard allocators, heap allocator, general, have the same allocator to expose this interface. The following code has changed a bit to decouple interface from its
Welcome to Costco.
Okay. Hey, Torza Kraj. I appreciate that. Let's go. Okay. Shape 2. Define an interface fields. All right. Pointer. VTab, pointer to the VTab, to the V table, right? And this is the V table, which is a struct for draw and move, okay? Draw, a shape 2, we'll take our V table and draw it with our pointer. Move will do the same thing. Take our vtable and do all these kind of things. And init, any type, shape2. Pointer is of type of this one. Pointer info is this one. Assert that pointer info equals dot pointer. Must be a pointer. I don't understand this syntax right here. Pointer info dot pointer dot size must be dot one. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. It's a single pointer. This dot pointer must be a special. What is this thing? I don't know what that thing is. See, I don't know what that thing is. I don't know what that thing is. A 1. These must be like built in. These must be compiler types. Right? Pointer child, it must be a struct. Okay, I love these asserts. So good. We have everything we need. This must exist. Good. Alignment. Pointer alignment. Okay. Impl. Structure. Draw. Implementation is going to be a draw any opaque thing. Interpoint caster to. Yes. Okay. Just cast it to the pointer. We already knew that was going to happen. Self.draw. Move. Okay. We already saw this. And so now we just do a vtable and this. I'm a bit confused how this works right here. Can anyone explain how you take a reference to a inline struct like this? It's static, so it's fine. How's it static? Like, who holds on to this data type? Is this a compile time thing? It's a reference to the program memory. Okay. Yeah, I think it's close to that. It's a row data as far as I know. Any type, this is compile time. Yeah, this is compile time. Okay, so this is compile time executing. I still don't understand this right here, the reference to this. So this must be in the memory. Okay, yes, because impl draw and impl move are generated once, right? This is generated once at compile time based on your usage. I think that's what I'm seeing here, because this is all compile time stuff right here. I think I'm getting this. Container level variables have static lifetimes and are order independent and lazily analyzed. The initialization value of a container level variable is implicitly comp time. If a container level variable is const, then its value is comp time known. Otherwise, it's runtime known. Okay. I'm a little bit confused on that. I don't think this is helping me. The struct is comp time known. Struct in row data. Reference exists after stack frame. Okay. So in other words, this object right here is created at compile time, and thus a reference to it is okay because it exists for all time, is what you're trying to say. It exists somewhere within memory. This object somehow gets moved somewhere into memory. So we're all pointing to the same object. Okay. I think I get it. I want to say I get it. I want to say I get this, but I only get it lightly. I want to program it myself, okay? I want to program it myself. So that means a renderable. I do want this like vtab, right? However they did it. All right. So this one I don't really get because I don't see where it gets assigned at. Oh, it gets assigned right here. Okay, it gets assigned right here. Okay. So then I have my VTab, which is going to be a, what do they have it as, a constant? So obviously VTab must be something that I don't have. Oh, but VTab is defined right there. Okay, so then I'd have a const VTab, which is going to be a, can you do inline structs? Oh yeah, this is just an inline struct. Okay. And this one I want render. And this is where I'm going to need to have that. And then I'm probably going to also want ID. And then I probably also want Z. Yeah. Right? I want your Z index to know when to, like, where and when to render you. Okay. And then we do a const pointer. Okay, so that means we do a const pointer to a function, and then we just do a function definition. Okay. Then we just do a function definition. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand it. I've just been given the green light by my employer, a large game studio, to work full-time on HTML dev tooling. Thanks for you introducing it to me. Hey, nice. Let's go. I assume it's HTMX. You're going to be all on the HTMX? Get rid of the const star. Why? You can't just say that. HTMX, rather. Okay. You can't tell me just to get rid of it because I don't quite get it. Right? You have to give me maybe a little bit more girth. Yeah, we don't want the table to be removed by any chance. So then I have some sort of pub function init right here that returns out a renderable. Right, I think that's what we want. Yep. I think this is right. I think this is right. Generally speaking, I think I'm there. They like a lot of const keywords. You want a lot of const keywords. Sorry, I'm still learning this stuff. This stuff is very hard for me. I was never a very great C++ master, if you will. And due to my heavy lacking in not C++ mastery, I feel very stupid doing this stuff. And any of the mastery I did have at one point has been long flushed out of me of any kind. So it's like I'm trying to get this. There we go. I think that's about right. Is it because of all the quiche I ate? It's the quiche I ate. The quiche is really, really painful. The quiche becomes really painful at this point, because I ate way too much quiche. In other words, I've been doing structured typing, Java, and I mean, I did some C. I did C for quite some time, but that was so long ago. Gosh, it was like 14 to 12 years ago, or 15 to 13 years ago, I was doing C. I did C for like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. 5-month streak, boys. Let's go. Let's do it. Manually writing vtables is a unique choice. Yeah, it is. But I mean, at least you know what's going on. Okay, so I create a pointer of any type. I create a vtab of any type. I do feel like I bet you there has to be some sort of comp time solution to this. Luke, I appreciate that. I feel like there's a comp time solution already, but I think I'm just ignorant also. All right, so I see these things. I create all these things. So now I need to return the renderable. And so how they do it is they go in here. Or actually, first I have to define the interface wrapping method. That's right. Pub function render. And this should return out a rendered. And it should have a pointer to itself, right? Yeah. Self. Do I do this or this? If I do this, does it copy it in? That's another thing I guess I don't understand. Does this copy render into the function being written, or does it actually truly exist as a self, or is it a copy? Not always. It can't be that. It's a copy, yes, but you copy of 2 pointers. Okay, so it is just a copy of a pointer, but how is it a copy of a pointer? I don't see any pointering here. It's copying the struct, right? It's this that you... okay, yes, it's copying these 2 pointers right here. I see. Yeah, you little hot dogs. Okay. Okay, dude, this kind of blows. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel kind of like a Labrador. I'm getting tired. This feels very error prone, to be sure. I'm sure it won't likely compile if it doesn't work correctly, but the time to implement this has been an issue. Yeah. Well, I think one of the things is that as you get used to Zig, You get used to laying out everything yourself. I think that's where the speed up is. It's a systems level language. Right? That's the point. Is this thing is meant to give you full access to everything you do. So when you create an interface, do you know the price you're paying? No, you don't know the price you're paying. You're just creating an interface. Here, we know the exact price we're paying. We are copying 2 pointers every single time. I like the feel, though. I'm liking the feel. A comp time interface? Yeah, that's very interesting, yes. I was very curious about... Because I assumed someone had to do this. A generic writer? Yeah, see, I want to learn more about... I'm gonna look at this later because these are all very confusing things for me. I'm not quite there. All right, so we're gonna have a render, and we're gonna go like this. We're gonna return self.vtable.render. What's the thing we need to pull out? What's the thing we're pulling out? We do self.pointer. That's right. We pass in self.pointer. Okay, and then we yap that thing, and we have an ID. And we do the exact same thing, ID. This feels like it could be comp timed. A little bit. I feel like something in here has to be comp timed because this is a bit more error prone wrapping all this stuff. Right? Yeah. Why is he building with Zig? I wanted to understand Zig more. Are we still learning Go? Of course. Can a man just spend 100 hours learning Zig just to experience it? Okay, and so now we have an init function. The init function, we're going to take the type of the object and the pointer info of the object. Okay, so we're going to take const t equals type of, and this is any type, right? So this is the compile time stuff, right? So now we have the capital T type. We have the type of it, and then we also... Right? Is that what they're calling pointer? They call this thing the pointer. Is it really a pointer or is it, what is it? Can I call a pointer an info equals type info? Why, that just feels more correct to me. Right? And so, they're actually getting the type info of the pointer. Oh. Okay, so get the type info of that thing. So now we have the info about the type right here. And we also have the type itself. Okay, it expects pointer types. Okay. The LSP kind of works good. Like, that's way too long, by the way. Like, that pointer info. See, that's way too long. Like, the LSP really needs to stop sucking. All right, so they have some asserts, which I think are really good. I love asserts. You know me and my love for asserts. So I don't really understand this assert. So I want to have I have my own personal assert library because I want to get good at understanding it. Is it require? It's import assert. Assert. All right, because there's some things I really want to add about this assert stuff. Assert pointer equals pointer. So I don't understand that. I don't understand this. This is like some sort of hidden keyword that I don't know what it is. Want to duet? You want to duet Zen? Really? Can we get a wall of ligs? Can we get some ligs and muzz in the chat? Can we get some ligs and mugs in the chat? Can we get some? I got a Primogen, or we can get a Gamma. Thank you. She's trying to put the nuts in my mouth. Very inappropriate. I don't want your lady nuts in my mouth. Get them out here. It's the craziest statement I've said in a while. All right, assert pointer size 1. So that was pointer info dot pointer size has to be 1. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that thing showed up. Okay, so this is one of the special members. All right, and then it was pointer child has to be a struct. Right? Is that the other thing? The pointer child has to be a struct. Okay. Oh, but that's type info of the pointer child. Okay. So then we get the type. Okay. So I like to type these things out. I know I could just copy, but I don't want to copy. For those that don't understand, I like this. It must be a pointer to one element, right? Struct, child. The pointer is pointing to a struct. When you write, it sticks better. Yeah, for me, I have to write things. Okay, this makes sense. I'm like going through each one of those things that I want. Put comp time before those asserts. They will be, Okay, interesting. I might have to use their assert library. I don't know what assert library this is, but I might have to do that. This must be some sort of comp time assert. Because I have my own assert one that I really want. Had a Latin teacher said, what the hand does, the eye sees, the mind remembers. Frickin' Latins. Romans again, being smart. Romans being smart. Okay, so we have an alignment. I don't really understand the alignment. So we're going to get the alignment. Const alignment equals, that's going to be off the pointer info, and that's going to be on the pointer, and that's going to be a part of the alignment. Okay. And this is just a comp time int. And then we create a structure. We actually create the impl, which is going to be, is this an anonymous? Yeah, okay, so it's one of these kind of structures. So we have this, and this is where I'm going to have render, which is going to have a self, which is going to be, what do we do as the self? We have an any, okay, we have an any opeg as the self, and out comes a renderable. Wait, out comes a rendered. Wait, is that not, oh, function draw. Function draw. We have a render, we have an ID, and we have a Z. And this is a U size, and that's a U size. Okay. Okay, and here we're going to return out. This is where things I don't quite understand. We need to get the self, and we have to pointer cast. We have to alignment our pointer to this type and pointer cast it as self. Okay, so that means we have to go. So const self is a pointer cast. And you can do this too, right? I can actually just go like that instead of the other way they did it. It's a pointer cast. Is that what it is? Yeah, pointer cast and a line cast of alignment pointer, I think is what they wanted, right? Yes. Okay, so now we have the self. Now we can return out. Okay. Self dot render. Yeah, I think that's it. Yes. I kind of feel like I should find an easier way to do this. This kind of feels like something I'm just doing like I'm a dummy here. Alignment will be deferred. Okay, so alignment's inferred, so you actually don't need this. Okay. There has to be an easier way to create this.
Welcome to Costco.
This feels very Can I just do that? Do I really need all this extra all this extra fluff in here? Dude, I'm such a key sheeter. Dude, nothing is making me feel like a key sheeter more than this. I feel like such a key sheeter right now. Orderly liquidation. Dude, I feel like such a key sheeter. Here. You don't need to provide the type because there's nothing to infer. What does that mean? Oh, it won't infer. Oh, yes, because I need to have pointer, right? I need to tell it, you're of this type. You're of this pointer type. Go and be free, right? That's the old way. Oh, so I have to have that, is what you're trying to say. Okay, or I can do this, right? This can be inferred. I need an as. That works. Do I need an as? Let's just try this for now. Okay, so I have an init. I have an init that creates a pointer info, ensures that they are what I want. We create the compile time inline structure right here, this little generic structure, and I'm going to return back out. And now I need to return out something, right? And I need to return out the object that let's see. Okay, so the thing that comes in. So I need my pointer is going to be the T, and then the V table is going to be this is a statically thing. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, is it this? Dude, how do you do these things? Pointer, gosh. All right, so we have our V table. Can I do endings? Yeah, nice. Okay. So I have this, so now I have to go render render equals impl render. I think I did that right. What are we actually doing? We are building something. So I don't know what we're going to return here yet. There we go. There we go. So we don't have this. Instead, we have a renderable, right? We have a renderable being passed in. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we're building up we're trying to create the tower defense game in this, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Just let me just not know what I'm doing. Can a man just not know what he's doing for a moment? Is that too much to ask? Okay, I'm just trying here. I am genuinely just trying to be just a non-slob. Right? My wife says yes. Thank you. Nope, let's go. It's not. I never know what I'm doing. Yeah. Let Tim cook. It's just that I was very comfortable in Go, and I'm trying to be comfortable in Zig as well, because I really want to know. Because the thing is if I'm going to build an ASCII game engine, will I ever run into the point where I wished I didn't use Go? I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true. And so that would be a triple A game engine. A triple A game engine talks about funding, and you guys are funding me. So in a sense, I have investors. You guys, people who watch me program, you guys are my investors. Okay? So therefore, this is AAA game development, if you think about it. Have you thought about that? Does that make me an unpaid intern? No, that makes you an investor. Let's go. Investment received, people. We are actually growing here. This is AAA. This is quadruple A engine. That's right. It's a triple A ASCII engine, okay? The ASCII. Okay? Round B secured. Let's go. Round B, people. We got round B. Anybody else join another round B? Porky Long, thank you very much. Just subbing for the AAA fund. Let's go. Triple A ASCII. Okay? In before Microsoft purchases the YouTube channel. It's screaming A at this point. It's ASCII, baby. Let's go. That makes us patrons, since we don't make money when you do. Don't patronize me. Okay? Don't patronize me with your highfalutin languages. Okay? We got 2 sub next month. Let's go.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
A lifelong learner. Appreciate that. By the way, for those that are tier 2 and tier 3s, we are preparing. I don't know if you guys heard. We do have DHH coming. We do have Chris Latner coming. Those are going to be great times, by the way. Those are going to be some sweet ass.
I love you.
Interviews, especially for the tier 2s and tier 3s. Hey, thank you very much for that tier 2 3 months in advance. Let's go. And Thurrock. If I use my Prime, does that mean Bezos is an investor? I think so. Tasty Velociraptor, thank you for that. I'm down for some sweet ass times. I know you want those ass interviews. Tier 2 here. Where do we see that? It's going to be in the top shelf. If DHH is coming, hide Theo. Theo will just have to behave. You know? Theo will just simply have to behave. Okay. That's it. Interview when? Oh.
Welcome to
Thank you for the
Costco.
tier 2 6 months
I
in
love
advance.
you.
Let's go. It's true. Nah. Will got for tier 3. Let's go. I resubbed 3 minutes before the train started. Rip, I know. You ruined it. You could have been a part of this. And now look at you. Are the interviews? The personal interviews are only for tier 2s and ups. So we do a live interview, and then after the live interview, we go to the Discord for an offline interview. No recording. I don't record. I don't upload it to YouTube. Now, is anyone recording? Someone might be recording, you know? That's the thing. Coder Cup, 2 people, 1v1 leak code problems. That's pretty funny. Please unban. Please unban you for what? What'd you do? What'd you do? What did you do? What platform did you get banned on? Let's see his crimes. I know. Pick, I'm ready. Yeah, Zig is super cool. Which platform did you get banned on? Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to get Andrew Kelly on here. It's just that he's not on Twitter, which makes it virtually impossible for me to contact him. I have absolutely no idea. Hey, Prime, did you completely understand the encode process of Huffman? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was great. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you much, Flute. Oh, my goodness. Comes in. I was very excited. Andrew's on Discord, I know, but that means I have to go do stuff. Do you know that email exists? Yeah, again, I have to go out and figure all that stuff out. And no, I will not ping Loris.
Give me the meat and give it to
Let's
me.
go, Ram. Let's go, Ram. Get rammed, boys. Thank you, Stuart, for that tier 1. Another funding secured. Let's go. Let's go. Round B is looking good today, boys. Round B is looking good. I can't believe we just got hot dogged by this. I cannot believe how much we got hot dogged. Ram, I'm so sorry that you came in here for the funding, excited about seeing some crimes, and then this guy doesn't even say anything. What is this? What is this crap? From Discord, Chief. The Ducky moderator banned me. Okay, what's your name, Chief? Chief, what's your name? What's your name? Chief, hit me with your name. Give me the name right now. You can have spaces in Discord names? Just in case I'm gonna accidentally reveal anything. Let me just make sure I don't reveal anything. You lie to me, you lie to the forest. Do you see that? You're lying to the forest right now, okay? You don't exist. You don't exist. I know Ducky doesn't. Ducky's a very good mod. Okay, Ducky's a good mod. He lets you degenerates. Okay. All right. Let's go. We're going. This isn't looking good, buddy. This isn't looking good for you. I'm not going to lie to you. Can I search this? How do I find this? He said he was a kid and got banned. Yeah, you can't call yourself a kid, you dork. Well, don't call yourself a kid. All right. Well, since this is not nearly as fun as I was hoping it was going to be, I was hoping it was going to be something way better than this. I was hoping for something way cooler than this. Nothing. Okay. Apparently unable to read the rules. Child at heart. Okay. Dude, don't call yourself a kid. That's how you get banned. Try and go for the first time. Nice. If you call yourself a kid, I can't have you in the Discord, okay? I don't want to be responsible for kids. He's trying to type kidney, but he hit enter too early. Classic. No, everyone could be childish. There's a difference between being a child and being childish, okay? There's also childlike. Okay, all of those aren't being a child. No. See, that's not. See, a 25-year-old child, that's the wrong term. It's referred to as a 25-year-old man baby. Okay, man, it's an adult-shaped man, but they act like a baby. Man baby, okay? It's like that simple. You're an adult-shaped man-child, all right? Yeah, if you say yes, if you literally say you are 13, I have to ban you. Unironically, I have to ban you. Please don't say that. This is a well-known thing on Twitch. If you go, I'm 13 years old, I have to ban you. I'm 13 inches tall. You wish you were 13 inches tall. Bro, you're not even 13 centimeters. You know, you guys are playing. 2 inches is enough, dude. You need more than 2 inches. Okay? Really? Twitch will automatically do it for you? Okay. Now, Chad is playing with fire. Remember, I have dyslexia. 3.5 inches, take it or leave it. Okay, that's pretty great. There you go. Is that what your wife told you? Yes. Jerk. All right, so I think I created this thing. This is a renderable, right? I'm just going to take this thing. There, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just take this and let's go like this. Let's start here. You know what I mean?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Hey, I love you. Who are you? Hey, Wasa, I appreciate that tier 1 for multiple months in advance. Let's go. That was a great water cooler break. You got to have good water cooler breaks. You know what I mean? All right, so this one, here we go. You got to do that. This is not all just bamboozling. All right, so there we go. So we have what we need now. All right, so how do we do... is there a way that I can grab these things easily, or do I go like this, or renderable, and then go renderable.renderable? Is that what you want to do? Is it kind of like Go? That's kind of Go-ish. I kind of like that. Bamboozled. How do you call that kind of music? This is my emotional state right now. It's just wiggling, okay? We're just wiggling. Okay? All right. So how are we going to do this? We got to come up with an add algorithm. We got to come up with the struct itself. Okay, the struct. So how do I create an array I can grow? I don't even know. I assume I need an allocator, right? I need an allocator of some sort. How do I even do that? Yeah, I knew it'd be in here. I probably need an allocator. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, this song's too good to have during a time that I'm reading. So here, we're going to go to reading music for a second. Okay, reading music. We'll just do some, I like Skyrim lo-fi beats. Actually, let's just do the Skyrim album. Oh, is this like the quiet one? I think this is the quiet one. Hold on. We got to find the non-quiet one. The problem is this is like really quiet. All right, thank you. In the most examples so far, the inputs are known at compile time. Thus, the amount of memory used by programs is fixed. However, if responding to those input whose size is not known at compile time, such as user input via the command line arguments, input from another program, you'll need to request memory from your program to be allocated by your operating system at runtime. Zig provides several different allocators in Zig. In the Zig documentation, we recommend the arena allocator for simple programs which allocate once and then exit. Okay. We do a little, there we go, little heap page allocator. Let's go. Defer dinit, allocator, 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 allocator. Where's your alligator? Pointer, allocator, create this one. And then there we go. We got our pointer. Okay. Now here's the real question. How do I add to a slice? How do I make it bigger? Is there like an append? See you later, allocator. Standard array list. Yeah. We could use an array list. I like that. Okay, good. Because I don't want to have to create that crap myself. To tell you the truth, I don't want to have to create that crap. But I assume I have to hold on to the allocator, right? So I think I need array list, right? I need array list comp time t, which is going to be a renderable or right? So this is an array list, right? I assume, okay, Skyrim audiobook is getting quite intense, yes. Array list already holds an allocator unless you use an unmanaged version of it. Oh, really? Okay, so I might not need an allocator at all. That'd be great. I don't want an allocator. Truly, I don't want one. Truly, I say unto you, I do not wish to own an allocator. A knit. So at this point, do I return out a pointer of one of these things? Or just a pointer, or this? You just need to provide it once you init it. I mean, can I just go like this? Hold on. Right? Renderables. And here I want to go like this. I want to go. Do I do it up here? Is that what I want to do? I want to go like that, and then I do a render list. Is that saying it's type, and then I go render list dot init? See, then I need an allocator. Yeah, that's right. I think I'm close. I think I'm close. Is that right? I think I'm starting to get it. Okay, I think we're starting to move. We're starting to slowly move here. We're slowly moving. This is still very, very slow for me. All right, so we create a little render list for the allocator. Allocator. Let's just think for a second. Hold on. So I need self, which is going to be a renderer. Okay, I like it. Init the constructor. Slowly we cruising. Slowly we're cruising. Okay, we can pause this music and go back to this. Back it up a couple moments. Just to kind of get back into the zone. Okay, there we go. You need a dinit? Do I need a dinit? Do I need to dinit? I do. I do. That's right. Pub function dinit. Which would then take my... and then go self.renderables.dinit, right? Does that return an error? No, it doesn't. Releases all memory. There we go. All right, so now we got the init, we got the dinit. Okay, there we go. So we have ourself, the renderer, and we have to add a renderable. Okay, so to do this, we're gonna go use the following. We're gonna go like this. If is there not a length? Is there like a length? Is there a size? How do I get the length of this guy? Am I not using this correctly? Am I not stating that this is what it is? Items.length? Oh, crazy. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. 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 All right, yeah, we got our items. If items.length equals 0, then I'm just going like this. Self.renderables. Can you like append, add? Can I add one renderable? Yeah. Ooh, we're... renderable lib? Like, what do I call that? What do I even call that thing? I don't know what to call that thing here. Or do I just go like this? Is that better? Is that what we do? Yeah, is that what we do here? Yeah, why is length 0 a special case? Because I'm going to want to binary insert this bad boy. No. Make it work, then make it right? No. Make it awesome. And then quit working on it. Let's go. That's what we're doing here. All right. All right, so let's go like this. Var low equals 0. High equals self.renderables items dot length. High is exclusive. Low is inclusive. Yes. Yes. Is it low plus high divided by 2? Is that the secret? I always forget this thing. Is that the secret? Is that the secret sauce? Can you do that? Or do I need to go, no, I should just go high minus low divided by 2. That's like in my head how I do it. I know I think there's a plus version as well. I've seen people use, but I've never really tried it. Now this should give me the floor, right? We're dealing with U sizes. We're doing that. Okay, so just wait. If all right. There we go. We got to go low. That means high equals midpoint. Let's go. That means low equals midpoint plus 1. Let's go. Yeah. We're looking good. I like where we've gone here. Okay, so we found what we want. Actually, let's go like this. Ooh. We're gonna have to make this an eye size, aren't we? Real programmers only have one if they're if in their binary search. I guess technically I don't need to do this. I was just gonna a special case and walk out because this should be 0 0, while low is less than that. Ba da ba 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 ba. If IDX equals -1. Then we just need to go like this. We need to just simply go self dot renderables dot add 1 renderable, right? There we go. Else we go self dot renderables dot insert. Is there an insert at add at? There's add many at. Well, what happened if I don't want to add many at? What happened if I just want to add a couple? What happened if I just want to add 1 at? Do I have to go like this? Do I have to go add many at? I'll go index is index, size 1, right? And then go self.renderables.add. Is that it? Insert? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's my magic method called insert. Index renderable. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I think we just binary inserted. Right? Pretty sexy. Am I right or am I right? You know what I mean? This is looking indubitably reinvigorated. We're moving now. We're moving. We're moving. Do you code every day? I try to code 5 to 6 days a week. Okay, so removal should be pretty easy. I should just be able to go like this. I should just be able to go. Self dot renderables dot items 0 that capture group item index. Then go if item ID equals const ID equals renderable dot ID. If ID equals ID, then self.renderables.remove, swap remove, that's pretty cool. Delete. Wait, what the hell is it? What the hell is it? If it's not insert, how do you remove? How do you pop? How do you make it? How do you? Is order remove? Wow, crazy. Order remove. Removes the element at index I, shifts the element afterwards. Okay, fantastic. That's the one we want to do. And so that means we're going to go add position this. So I got to go index. And then we hit him with the break. There we go. We've just removed. So many first-time chatters. Whoa, I know there's a lot of first-timers around here. Pop. You can pop these zig, 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 zig. Can't you see? No one can see. Append, not add one. Add one returns a pointer. Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Okay, cool. All right, so if I've done all of this correctly, which I'm not sure if I have, we now have this. You can change the list while iterating. You can change the list while iterating. Well, yes, no. Changing the list while iterating is acceptable if you stop iterating after you change the list, or B, you are going backwards through the list and you're only iterating in place as you walk backwards. Does that make sense? Because I'm going to do an ordered remove, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. This is under the assumption the list is ordered right. Yeah, it is. Oh, Zig copies the slice if you do what you did. Okay. Rust would have a field day with this take. Yeah, and I think Rust is generally incorrect on that one, right? I think a nice little trick you should know is that if you take a for loop and you do I equals effectively length minus 1 to 0, you can then go if some condition that's true, you can then go in here and then just go list remove at remove I, right? Nothing bad happens here. You know what I mean? Oh, am I copying the item? Is it that? It's a pointer capture, right? I think that's a pointer capture. So this is one thing. In Rust, you can't do that. This doesn't invalidate anything because you're walking backwards and you're not using an iterator technically. You're using your raw dog and you're doing a boomer loop. Doing a boomer loop, walking backwards through a list, because what happens if you have a few items in your list, right? You're going to start here. Then you're going to go back to this one. Let's say we remove this one. You remove this one. And so this guy goes to here. Then you move your item back right here. See? You wouldn't have anything. The problem with it. Then you move one back. Then you move one back. See? It doesn't do anything. Boomer loops. Boomer loops can work. Yeah, classic skill issue. Classic skill issues. Right? Oh, we already working on the engine for that tower defense game? Right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it in Zig. Removing is safer if you start from the end. I found. Yes, if you start from the end, you can do that. It's safe. Better just to free all the items in once and just flip the bool and they're vacant. I'm not even sure what the hell you're even saying. J4WWWWW. All right. So here we go. We got ourselves this beautiful little renderable. We still haven't done the rendering aspect of it or any of this, but this is just something we're kind of getting into. So let's write a test for this since we don't know how we're doing. Okay, this is Rust. Don't mind the Rust. Don't mind the Rust. Don't mind the Rust. Let's see, we did encoding, and now we got to do what's the other thing we got to do? We got to do render. Yeah, render. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, so I should be able to now. I should now be able to do this. Classic goodbye world. I know. I'm a little bit more morbid, right? All right, so there we go. We had two tests pass. Okay, fantastic. So that means we're going to go back to here, and now I got to go test. Let's try adding some renderables, right? I forget. Is that how you do this? Encoding. That's how you do it. All right, before we do this, do you recommend Harvard CS 50 for beginners? I don't. I have never used it, but I don't know. Well, what's the difference with removing elements normally? Well, you screw up things, right? Append and insert returns an error union. Oh, it does? I should probably know about that, but I think it's an allocator issue. I'm not really sure if I actually need to know about the allocator issue. I mean, yeah, I probably should, but I will have to handle it. I'm pretty sure it forces me to handle it. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get a little bit more water. I'll be right back. All right. What was the green drink? Greens. All right, so hold on just 1 second. I got to do just one quick thing, and then I will let you guys see. Hold on. Hold. Are you holding? Hodl? No, we don't hodl around here. There's not some sort of whatever you call that. The hell do you call that thing? Anyways. All right. Hold on.
Welcome to Costco. I love
Hold, hodl. Hold on. Hey, thank you, Zebria. I appreciate that. Hodor. Dude, poor Hodor. Poor Hodor just out there just trying to hold a door. The man can't even hold a door. All right. Hold the door. Hold door. All right. There we go. All right, computer capture back on. So before we continue, I actually did want to get the encoding stuff up, and I'm going to try to use. Yes, I am going to be using what's it called? GT. I'm going to be using graphite, and my general idea is the following. Are you ready for this one? My general idea is that I'm going to be using graphite and doing like a series of kind of like a set of stacked PRs through this because I want to use this. People say it's very, very awesome. I've had many recommendations to use it, and then finally, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Are you guys ready for this one? It's not a little secret. It's actually going to be a non-secret. Graphite is sponsoring this project. Yeah, it's going to allow me to keep doing this. They're going to sponsor it for 1 year. So high five me. I get to use the tool. And it's going to work out. And it's going to be fantastic. Let's go. I know. It's a good news. I hear it's a cool tool. Like everyone says it's a great tool. Everyone says you got to use this tool. And so here I am going, okay, I can use this tool. And then they said they'd sponsor it. Fly.io does not currently sponsor me. Fly.io does not currently sponsor me. Hashtag sellout. Okay, Neil Mortal. All right, hold on 1 second. I got to darken the screen just one more time. There's one last thing I have to do. Actually, I guess I don't technically need to darken the screen. I don't technically need to. I just can't have you see my typing. Okay? Not for a moment. Prime is sponsoring Fly.io. I'm currently sponsoring Fly.io. And I would just like to say that they should have sponsored me. But they didn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a little sad when they didn't they didn't sponsor me. All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna get back to that. Hold on just 1 second. So I've never used any of their tools. And so this is kind of like a me kind of giving you like my first kind of like impression of all
Hi,
time
everyone.
on this stuff.
My name.
So, did the Doom bill get high? The Doom bill was somewhere. Why PRs if no reviews? I want to use it so I can stack my exact small changes as I go through the program, and you can see these little changes. So that way you guys can kind of understand exactly my thought process. Because there are some people that are interested in just looking at that. You know what I mean? Hey, Black Ops, appreciate that. Holy cow. I love you. Hey, I love you too. You know what I mean? So there you go. He reads YouTube chat on the rare occasion if we spawn a decent message. It's true. It's true. I haven't had any chance to try it myself. So yeah, so I got to do a quick understanding of how to use it all. So that's just the way it is. So I'm gonna do that. Have you thought about making a podcast? I have some things going on with the podcast. So I'm going to look at this for a little moment and try to understand what we do. It's just a wrap around get, right? So I can go get GT status. It just does that. I can go GT add this, and it will effectively add everything. I can do all of that, right? So I can go GT add a package. Here's all my previous Go code. Get status. Yeah. GT add JS, right? Yep, and GT add command and GT add examples, and actually I can GT add relay as well. Now the real thing is what I got to be careful of the things I don't want to add in Zig out or Zig cache. Really? Zig cache, Zig out. There we go. All right, we got those things. So we still have source. I believe I still have a. Do I still have a cargo file in here? No, I don't. Do I have a? I thought I had a main RS. Do I not have a main RS? No, I think I deleted that. I love lazy git. As for CLI, forget. That's exactly what I need. I'm not sure if I use that. Don't forget to include the .env file. You know, you got to include the .env file if you're gonna really do enterprise level editing. You got to do that. GT add git ignore and git status git commit. Oopsies. GT commit. Right. So I can still use this just like as if I'm using git. Right. So I can just do GT commit. Just a last of the go for a bit, right? Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is where the things diverge. Is right at the commit level stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna go git commit. I'm just gonna bypass this one because I actually just want this one to be a part of the previous stuff. Right, so I'm just gonna push origin master that one. Get the hell out of here. There we go. There we go. What is GT? It stands for graphite. Graphite. Am I the only one that pronounces CLI as CLI? No. My personal favorite person I know is Clitoris. Okay. Yes, exactly. Pick doesn't believe the CLI exists. Oh, is that the stack diffs thing? Yeah. The stack diffs thing. You got it. All right, so how to let's start looking at this business. GT commit help. Can I do that one? Amends the most recent commit and restacked upstacked branches. Okay. Create a commit. Create a new commit and restack upstacked branches. Okay. I think I get that one. I think I know what that means. Let me just make sure I understand what this thing means. Where are all the Appy? I don't say Appy.
My name's Tomas. I'm one of the engineers here at Graphite. I've taken over a conference room, and for the next 20 minutes, over 2-minute clips, I'm going to teach you what stacking is and why you should do it.
Yeah,
so first things first, what is stacking? Stacking
know
is a
what
Git
stacking
development workflow where you create branches off of other branches. If you've used Git for a while, you may recognize this workflow or use this workflow. In this case, you already stacked. For everyone else, you might be wondering, why would you want to do this? The short version is that allows you to parallelize the review and authoring of code changes. Imagine that you just wrote this change, sign in, and you want to go ahead and write this new change, onboarding, that depends on...
Did my quality just go to poop? Why am I on that 1440p grind?
on code you introduced in sign-in. The challenge you have is that in normal trunk-based development, you need to merge sign-in into main before you can go ahead and branch off of that to start your onboarding code. In a stack-based workflow, you simply go ahead and take that branch sign-in and you branch off of that directly to go ahead and begin working on onboarding. About a year ago, the engineering newsletter, the Pragmatic Engineer, covered this workflow. This diagram helps explain it.
Yep.
So you have main, you go ahead, you create your copy of that, make your code changes, create a PR, and while you wait for that PR to be approved, you can go ahead and create new code changes, create a new PR, and while you wait for that to be approved, you can go ahead and create new code changes, create a new PR, and while you wait for that to be approved, while the story continues. The advantage of this is that it literally makes you a better engineer. Engineers at Stack tend to be about 3 times as fast, measured in number of PRs they ship, measured in lines of code touched, and measured in number of tasks closed. It's a really powerful workflow that allows you to get rid of all of this dead time where you're simply waiting on...
I never trust any of those things.
Where you can't work on what you want to work on because...
But I will say that if I am doing, the reason why I was so intrigued by stacking PRs is because I just remember how much of a pain in the ass it was to do something, move on, and just that whole rigmarole of rebasing and getting stuff back this way and then going this way, and that was just like such a pain in the ass. And so this is, I mean, this is truly why I'm very excited about this.
Because you have smaller PRs, it leads to faster merges because reviewers see the 50-line PR instead of the 5,000-line PR and simply click approve. And it's, by the way, easier for them to give you higher fidelity feedback because it's easier to...
The problem in watching videos blazingly fast. Yeah, I'm curious about this.
Because if you have two developers that both...
Blah, 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 blah. This is not...
To show you how to stack, I've gone ahead and made a simple Git repository. Using Git status...
Man, I have to go through all these. Is there just documentation I can read? Is there like a, hey, getting started, quick start, CLI, there we go. Give me the authentication. Install NPM, I already have it installed. Get auth a token, your token right here. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. That isn't too fast to follow, though. No, that was just fine. That was just fine. All right, I'm going to do a quick one of these. Here we go. I want to, let me just get this thing in here. Sorry, I will actually expose. I will actually expose myself here. Yep, see, you guys are trying to get me to just do stuff, but I don't want to. So, show auth token. I've shown enough auth tokens at this point. Oh, expiration. Oh, they wanted me to have that? Okay, I assume this is all correct. All right. So if I've done this correctly, I believe I just paste this in. Oh, damn. They want a higher version of Git? Damn. My Git ain't good enough for you? Address revealed. Hey, shut up. Hey, shut up. All right, let me make sure I remove that. Damn, son. I feel like I've been bamboozled. Using old Git, disgusting. I know, I was using old Git. Okay, I'm using very old Git. Git v2. Dude, I know. The problem is, okay, here we go. I'm going to bring you guys back. Okay, my Git version is at 134, and they require... Shit. I just leaked my token. Just like that. And just like that, token deleted. I understand. I delete this token. Just like that. Just like that. Dude, I swear I can't even help but delete. Okay, hold on. You guys are just going to have to... You guys are just going to have to do it. You guys are just going to have to wait a moment, okay? You guys are just going to have to wait a moment on this one because I'm just going to leak it again and again and again. Okay, hold on. Can I just do sudo apt install git? Can that work? Can I at least get that thing to work? Prediction link? I'm not doing it again. No. We're not doing it. I know screen is black for the reason. Can I update git status? Git, let's see. Version git. Dang it. How do I update? Let's see. Download git version.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Hey, I love you too. I love you too. I need the PPA for. I need your PPA, baby. There we go. There we go. That's the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Okay, get that one. Sorry. You gotta get that PPA. Are you an Arch user? No, I'm not an Arch user. I know this may be hurtful. I'm not an Arch user. Okay, nobody touched his endpoint. Nobody touched this. Dude, I cannot believe I can't believe I just got owned that quick with the token leak. I token leaked faster than anyone I've ever seen in my life, too. I cannot believe it. Like that had to be that had to be an actual world effing record. Thank you, Beekeeper.
Welcome to Costco.
Beer Keeper.
I love you.
That's pretty quiche, dude. I'm leaking at a pretty quiche rate right now. Token leak, dude. How many times has this happened? It is an incredible amount of times. I have leaked more tokens and more keys than the average person by just an inordinate amount. I literally cannot use a service if I cannot reset the token. It just means I can't. All right, there we go. All right, hold on. My graphite is... Hold on. Yep. Continue. Yep. All right, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Select repositories. There we go, Vim with me. Let's go. There we go. Finally authenticate. Hold on. I got to authenticate. We're authenticating. There we go. Ready to submit PRs. It's saying it failed to sync with repos. Let's just see if that's a bad thing. Let's just see if that's bad. Hold on. I'm going to leak it. I'm trying not to leak. Okay. We're trying not to leak here. I'm going to close that terminal and just do it again. All right. We're bringing you guys back in. Okay.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Yeah, to leak or not leak. I know. Byte cubes, let's go. Thank you, Byte cubes. What is this Docker file? Oh, yeah, that's like a little local test app I was building. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Token squirting stream confirmed. I remember when you leaked Netflix keys even. Okay, it wasn't, that sounds way worse than it actually was, Beast Cow. That sounds that's twice. That's two times in a row. All right, here we go. Generated a new token. Here we go. Set up. Let's do that. We're going to generate a new one. We're doing that. We're doing it. Here we go. We're doing it. Hold on. I know, dude, I swear I'm so bad at this. All right, the required scopes will be selected for me. Okay, I have it all right here. We're going to generate yet another token. We're going to copy this token. Okay, now that we've copied that token, I'm going to take away that personal access token, resave the new one. I'm going to now go back to my personal access token. I'm going to clear that page. That page never existed. Okay, that it did not exist. Yep, okay, continue. Okay. All right, we're off. Okay. Keysha, let's create Keysha. We're not creating Keysha. Close the tab. Tabs have been closed. Okay. You guys are back in. Let's go. Dude, I cannot believe how much I have leaked. I have leaked an incredible and an inordinate amount of things. All right. So we have one thing set up. Keysha. Dude, the French in me is drooling ahead. Dude, I'm so bad at this. All right. So I've done all this. Saved. Yep. All of that is looking good. Okay. Quick start me. Introduction has two key purposes. Simplifying I just want to be able to do a PR, and then I want to do another. Let's see. Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to create a stack, submit a stack, address feedback, merge stack. I want to be able to do create a stack, and then I want to create another stack on top of it and create another stack on top of it. All right, check out the main branch. Echo new code changes. GitHub create all this one with a message. Okay. Submit. All right, push your changes to remote and create a new pull request. Okay. If you need to make any following changes, modify it all. Okay. This is what there we go. Let's do this. Okay, people, let's do this. Come on, let's get this in. Let's get it in. Okay. Hey, shut up. Humor, by the way. All right, let's go like this. Let's go GT add build, right? Build.zon. Okay, ls GT status. Let's go. GT add source main zig. I want to do the main, right? Now, if I was doing this, I'd do the encoding. Yeah. And I'm gonna vim source main. Let's just take out this one for now because you got to pretend like I'm trying to get this into a state in which it was working, right? This nice, beautiful state. So I should be able to go like this: zig build test. Beautiful. Zig build test summary all. Beautiful. Without balls, Primegen without balls, there wouldn't be leaking, dude. If I could just quit storing the P in the balls.
Welcome to Costco.
Z Diablo, appreciate
love
that.
you.
He leaked some keys there, got lay off himself by himself because he wanted to leak stuff. He built GigaChat. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty much that's about line by line play of what happened. GT add source assert. There we go. Git add or GT add a source main. All right, there we go. All right, so that would be what I really want. So I'd have to go like this. So they're telling me I have to do a GT check out zig, right? Yeah, off of master. Wait, who's he? What's he? I thought this would oh, I have to, let's see, check out the main branch using GT. Oh, you check out the main branch. Oh, does this just create a poll? Oh, does this just create a poll request for you by checking out main? Oh, do you just go like this? Do you just check out master? And now that you're checked out, I should be able to go
Welcome to Costco.
create all with that. And thank you, Emma Zari. I appreciate it. You don't stage files in Graphite. You don't stage files. Okay, so that will be a little bit interesting for me on that one because I have these other render ones I don't want to quite commit yet. So is there a way? Bisco, why am I doing this? I really actually want to be doing what I'm doing. All right, today I learned in 1998, Frito-Lay released their Wow line of potato chips, marketed as fat-free. Isn't that the one that caused butt leakage by being cooked in olestra? Yeah, in an indigestible synthetic fat. It caused severe gastrointestinal problems, including the now famous anal leakage. Yeah, it was so famous, if I'm not mistaken. There's a movie with Cameron Diaz, if I'm not mistaken, and that contained references to Olestrol. But I can't remember what it was. Anal leakage. It is very, very famous. South Park did something too. Well, it's South Park always does it. Don't say Cameron Diaz and anal leakage in the same sentence, dude. I'm just delivering the facts. Okay. All Flake will stage any modified files. Okay, so I don't have to do that. I can just go DT create. My guess is I just go GT create. Sorry, it's message. Let's go like this one. Let's see. Feature my first Zig encoding with XOR plus RLE, right? That's kind of like my first one. There we go. All right, nice. Look at that. We got a nice little branch already. Okay. So I should be able to go GT status. I still have those ones. Okay, see, hey, it does work with staging. You could stage your own. Okay. There we go. So now I can GT submit. GT submit.
Welcome to Costco.
Hey, thank you very much.
I love
R.
you.
Gioli. R. Gioli. All right, so does that mean I can go GitHub Vim with me at this point? Okay, nice. That actually worked. Okay, cool. That actually worked. This actually worked. Okay, and that had all of these things right in here. Okay. Okay, nice. That had my RLE, that had this. Okay, cool.
Welcome to Costco.
Why a language from the 60s is more powerful than any other language after it? Because it is. Dongbag model, how does it feel? Model me, daddy. Hey, Dongbag model. How many modeling experiences have you had? All right, so now from here, how do I stack the next one? While Zero. You've had zero dong bag. Okay, well that's, dude. I was very excited to learn about your dong bag modeling. Okay, I was in it. All right, stacking. While you're waiting for a review on your first one, you can continue to build out changes from your stacking. Yes, a stack is a sequence of pull requests as each build off its parent. Stacks enable users to break up large engineering tasks into a series of small incremental code changes. This is what I wanted to actually use it for. Git checkout. Let's see. Open an interactive branch picker. Select the pull request branch. I'm already on there. I need to update it, and then I need to. Okay, cool. So now I should be able to go like this. So I go git checkout, or not git checkout, GT checkout, and I want to check out this one. I'm already on it. I think I see this. Okay, so I go GT status, GT add source render, RM test Docker, GT status, yes, and then go back in here and go main.zig, undo that one, Wait. Say what? I think we're having a problem here. That just I think LSP restart. I think the LSP is doing something goofy. Hey, Rust Analyzer restarted. Nice. Thank you, Healthy Eagle. I appreciate that because the greatest generation built it. That's right, the greatest generation. You wouldn't understand. All right, so then I should be able to go GT status, GT add source, GT status, GT create. Message initial renderer. So now if I've done this correct, GT submit. All right, the reason why I wanted to go through this is because I wanted to see what exactly. There you go. So this is kind of cool. So I have my first zigging, which has this whole PR set. And so if I make any changes to this, I don't have to update this one. This one is stacked on top of it. Healthy Eagle, thank you. I liked this idea. Even though I'm working by myself, I like this idea. Yeah. What if you get a merge conflict between stacks? I mean, you really shouldn't, but I guess you can. You probably have to merge them. You have to probably resolve the conflicts just like you would anything else and then push it all up. And then it'll go and it'll resolve the stacks as you're pushing them. What is this tool? It's called Graphite. They've sponsored this project. I've been curious about using them not only for this stuff, but also just for work.
Welcome to Costco.
Because inevitably at some point I'm going to have to go back to work, right? What is the idea behind stacking like this? The idea is that you can create changes and walk through your changes. Right, so here's my first one, here's my second one. So if I have to make changes to this first one, it makes changes and applies those changes also to this one. Right? Basically, it's like rebase with update refs. It does all of that fancy stuff for you. So effectively, how the idea is that you make a small set of changes. You're waiting for this thing to get reviewed. You can start your next set of changes. You can technically finish those set of changes and then update them and have them up there. When someone's just like, hey, bro, res needs to be renamed to result because I can't possibly ever remember, or result can't ever possibly remember that it's resolve.
I love you.
Right? This is impossible for me to be able to understand these two things. You then apply that change here, and it gets auto pushed into here.
Welcome to Costco.
General
I love you.
And so this is something I've been, rename index to index. You know those shitty PRs that happen. Peking Alpaca, let's go. Raimu, it's been a while. Zigga, 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 zigga. How you doing, Raimu? T-Play. Whoa, T-Play. It's also been a while, T-Play. How you doing, T-Play? And Kurgo, let's go. Thank you for that tier 1. Oh, that's cool. So that's why I wanted to try this out. And I've done an ad for them in the past and never ran into this in 10 years. Yeah, same. Yeah, I know. But I never, when I say same, I've ran into this constantly. Like, this is just like this is working in a team, right? You make a PR, you're waiting a day and a half for your PR to finish, and it sucks when you have to make a change to your PR to then go back. And so I hated this process so much that when I reached out to Graphite and they said, this is what we do, I said, okay, can you be a sponsor for me? Because I like this. I currently do this by hand. Boom. So this is why I said I want you as a sponsor for this exact, because I do this by hand nonstop, and it's the worst possible thing in the universe. The more senior my teams get, the less I see weird nits. Yeah, that's good. That's also really, really good. Generally speaking, I think nits are generally just awful. Okay, so I like actually what just happened there because now we have this. So now let's actually add the testing, right? Because my second idea for using this is I don't have a team. True. But what I can do is people that are trying to follow along with the project as a learning exercise can see each one of my atomic thoughts one at a time. Like, that's why I wanted to do this. So you could use Graphite to see me adding just Zig, doing my first little thing. Next thing, seeing me just do like the initial structure to the renderer. The next thing, to be able to do like just the testing to the renderer. So you can see each one of my thoughts as I'm walking through a project. I thought it was a cool way to do that. No nits is better than flabby nits. Yeah. Why not just tag? I don't want to have to go through all that shit. Dude, I'm trying to figure out how to like do something that makes sense for people to see. Prime's Atomic Thoughts, new YouTube series. Yeah, dude, Atomic Thoughts. It'd be a cool way to make a portfolio. It's just a cool way to make things. It's just something quiching along with Prime. Quiching with Prime. They call me Keisha. See, now you have my 2 PRs right here, and I'm able to walk these PRs through. There you go. This is a good problem to solve. I spend at least 3 hours a week merging my team's workarounds. Boom. This is why I got excited. This is why I chose them as a sponsor. Because remember, I get literally what feels like hundreds of emails a week asking to sponsor my stuff. And so I didn't want to keep, I'm very careful with the ones I do bring in. So I thought this was a reasonable one to bring in because this is exactly what I've needed. You know what I mean? This is exactly what I've personally needed. It feels like hundreds, but really I get 3 emails a week. So it's like rebasing. Yes, it's like rebasing and doing it all and setting everything up for you. Here, one thing here. I'm just going to close this for just one quick second. Hold on one second. Hold on just one second.
Welcome to Costco.
I wish there was a way I could just like, I wish there was a way I could figure out how to, I don't want to just show you guys all of my stuff. Hold on. All right, here, I'll just show you guys this. This is from this morning. This is just my best friend's company. Sponsorship opportunity. Sponsorship opportunity. Sponsorship opportunity. These things. Sponsorship opportunity. Sponsorship opportunity. This thing. I sponsor Olin Rogers on Patreon. I like Olin Rogers. I am getting followed on Mastodon and more Medium stuff. There you go. Like I said, I accept extremely little amount of sponsorships. I refuse to accept crappy sponsorships. I see you're also a man of culture, fellow a TLDR enjoyer. Yeah. It's missing porn site. Communism mentioned. You leaked my email. No Raid Shadow Legends. I told the people giving me Raid Shadow Legends that every time they email me, I double my cost. So if you want to come back, if you want it, I told them the last time, you either offer me $10,000 next time or it's $20,000. Haven't got anything back. So if they ask me now and they say, here's $10,000, I'll say, okay, boys, we're Raid Shadow Legending for 2 hours, okay? They paid me $10,000 to play Raid Shadow Legends. We're doing this, okay? I don't know anybody who wouldn't do that. Should I take 10 to do an ad for them? No, 10,000. Secure that bank. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Guys, I mean, come on. I'm not, like, I'm a man of principle, but I'm not that principled, okay? We're not that dumb. Yeah, you guys would join for the Raid Shadow Legends just to be a part of it, and then we'd move away. We're not dumb. No morals or principles. I have morals and principles. It just ends. Yeah, dude, man got 5 kids. This seems very fair. Exactly. But they haven't done it, so we're just not going to Raid Shadow Legends. Can I join for 2K? $3 per second? Exactly. If anyone walks up to me in the street and says, take the money or double it,
I love
and give it to someone else, I'm taking that shit. Yeah, I know, exactly. Contrast Dev, let's go. Nintron, thank you very much. I appreciate that. ASCII, Raid, Shadow Legends, confirmed. Raid Shadow Legends get so much free advertising from the memes. I know, they've won. Hey, thank you.
Welcome to
MR123.
Costco. I
Appreciate
love
that. Okay, so let's do the last little thing that we need to do. Are you guys ready for this? Oh, he still has 4 kids. I do. I can't create any more, okay? It would be literal crime if I created more. All right, so I'm going to add this one to right here. So, let's take
Welcome
this
to Costco.
and let's create
I love
ourselves
you.
a renderable, right? So if I've done this correctly, I should be able to do this, okay? Cannot store P into balls. That's right. All right, hey, thank you very much. Purple Proto, let's go. So can I go like this? Can I go... Can I just create an anonymous struct right here? This is actually kind of cool. Can we just say
Welcome
this
to
is kind of
Costco.
cool? Jan,
I love
I
you.
appreciate that. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah. Undeclared. Wait, isn't that what I do? Oh no, do I have to go like this? I have to go like this. Const self equals this, right? There we go. And then I gotta go ID, and then I gotta go Z. Let's do an init. Let's go. Actually, let's go like this. Let's go. ID is a U size. Z is a U size, right? So if I've done this correct, dang it, I don't know how to name this thing, so I don't have a collision. I don't know how to name this. I don't really know what to do with that. There we go. Okay. Hey, just let it happen. Let's see, you're getting all science with me now. Yeah. Hey, by the way, Beastco, did you see this morning? Let me read it for you just in case you couldn't read it, Beastco. Kat Bohannon tells Hey Festival audience it is not known why men go through life smuggling 2 little death nuggets. Unknown. Completely unknown why men have balls. And you know what? Based on that smirk, we all know she has a whole ass wall of formaldehyde balls. Okay? She's trying to get the earth by the balls. It is not known. Nobody has any idea. Okay? Nobody has any idea where we store the pee. This is too stupid to be true. This is the internet. You forget how bad the internet is. Okay? This is the internet. The internet. There you go. That's not how it works. Yes, that's how it works. Exactly how it works. Anyways, she's always uses black latex while doing her research. I'm not even sure what that means. No, this is mainstream media. This is classic mainstream media. Where we store what? The pee. Pee stored the balls, man. Pee used tiger style. Prime, please use tiger style. Use explicitly sized types for U32 and everything else to avoid architectural specific sizes. I would. Those are some of the things that I don't adhere to always. For an ID, I don't see why that would be needed. You know what I mean? But I see what you're saying. Like, I'm using U size because I have to access into an array here. And I size because I'm accessing into an array. Aren't U sizes and I sizes the requirements for accessing into an array? Right? I guess U size is the one Tiger Style mentioned. Yeah, I do like that. Have ball, have woman die sooner. It's not directly ball fault. All right, anyways. I do like what you're saying. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. Return. So how do I create a renderable again? I believe I have to go like this. I have to go location. right? And then this has row equals 6, call equals 9. Nice. Dude, why is it not auto completing? Okay, is it just me or is it not supposed to be auto completing like that? Found expression, isn't that right? Are these not right? Okay, hold on. We gotta get this thing run. 5 up, FR. Oh, renderable is that thing. Oh, I'm looking for a rendered. Rendered. There we go. We need a rendered. All right, so this has that, and it also has data, which is going to be a constant one of those. So can I just do this? I can't do 420. I literally can't do 420. I literally can't do 420. Can I just do that? All right, so this is where we're still slowing down. I got to work through these problems, right? There we go. Look at that. That looks good. That looks right. All right. I think I created a test renderable. And so if I were to create this as a renderable, would I go renderable dot init? Can I just pass a struct directly into this? I don't think I can pass a struct because I think it has to be, if I'm not mistaken, this won't work, right? This doesn't work because it has to be a pointer, correct? So if I go Zig build test, it's going to say debug assert. Okay, well, what's the oh wait, this is all right, hold on. I should tell me what the assert is. I can't tell what the, oh, yeah, there we go. Here we go. Incompatible types. Type found type of enum literal. Expected pointer. You must provide a pointer. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. This is what I wanted to see. It must be an instance. Yeah. I just wanted to test this. You know what I mean? I wanted to understand what the errors are going to look like because, you know, I got to be able to look at these things. You know what I mean? Hey, illegal null. Thank you. So that means I can go like this. So I should be able to take this thing and do this. Zig is trash, learn JavaScript. Okay, DLL core. You sound like you do a lot of Windows development. You know what's also trash? Your name.
Welcome to Costco.
Comes from trash.
I
It
love
represents trash. It's been trash and it will be trash. Mic drop. Don't even know. Let me just tighten that one up. Dynamic linked loser. Got him! Shit. Var. All right, let's call this thing a renderable. Oof. Oof. We'll call this thing rend1. And let's go like this. This thing is going to be a test renderable, right? And so I need ID equaling a 69. Z equaling 1, right? Yeah. Actually, let's do this. There we go. All right, fantastic. Came to watch coding, staged for the burns. Yeah. Dangerous. Hey, toxic. What are you talking about? The man came in hot. I joined him with the hot, okay? I assumed someone coming in hot can handle the heat. We're not actually angry at anybody. I don't care if you call Zig trash. Trash is Zig. Zig is trash, but so is JavaScript. They all suck. They're all of them terrible. None of it is what you want, okay? Nothing is good. Nothing has ever been good. It's never going to be good. It's an illusion. All right, so if I've done this correctly, all right, so these are all stack allocated, right? So that means for me to be able to do this, I need to be able to then go like this. See, this is where I feel like I suck at this. This feels really hard to do well in Zig. I'm not loving the feeling of Zig and interfaces.
Welcome to Costco.
Dr. Love Wizard, thank you for that tier 2. Again, but I did a lot of things wrong in Go to begin with, so maybe this is just the wrong approach in Go. I don't know if it is. Okay, I don't know if it is yet. I'm quicheing right now. I'm quicheing. Boys, we quicheing. Okay? We quicheing. Oh! Fix a warning. I can't fix a warning because I can't even get this to work. Haben Tasher, appreciate that. Tiggies, thank you for the brand new Twitch frame. And Dr. Love Wizard, appreciate that tier 2. Let's go. Does Zig have a future? I don't know because I can't see into it, but I'm just looking at it and can't get them. Okay, so render 1 should be a renderable .init, and I should be able to pass in test 1, right? So if I've done this correctly, hell yeah, I should be able to go like that and paste that one in and paste that one in, right? So if I've done this correctly, that should at least build. What do you mean? Isn't that a pointer? Famous last words. Am I doing this incorrectly? Hey, where are these ones getting destroyed at? Hold on. Is that the comparison's wrong? A pointer should be a pointer. Yeah. Type and type of. I know, but where is it spawning from? Where is this original spawn render? Okay, so it's saying it's on render 109. So it's saying right here. All right, so let's just take this one out for whatever. I mean, no, that should be good. Right? So that's saying it's dying right there. But why? ¿Por qué? I am providing a pointer. Is it not a point? Is that not a pointer? Not that it is a pointer. What's the error? All right. I know I just did that. So it's claiming that this is not a pointer, what I'm passing in on reference 109. So I can go preferences, trace. Does that give me more traces? Okay. Pointer is a type, correct. Pointer is a type. Yep. Oh, incompatible types here. Oh, incompatible types here. Oh. So have I... Pointer info must be a pointer. Oh, shoot. Okay, my bad on that one. That means this first assert should be on the pointer info. Okay, thank you, RXR. Appreciate that. What were you guys doing? Tell me about yourself. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How are you feeling about how you feel? Do you have more emotions than just that? T2 Linuxing? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Okay, this one does not support array. It does not support it. Do you have a Linux? I have a Linux. I have a whole ass Linux. I have a whole ass Linux. Yeah. It's whole. It's ass. It's Linux. You know what I mean? Can you just do that? Can you just reference that thing? Oh yeah, that's right. You could just reference that thing, huh? Okay. Yeah. Because it's a slice. That's right. It's a slice. else this thing is not a slice. I'm giving it a size 2 array. I see. Oh, we're not losing control, boys. We're not losing control, boys. All right. Or, yeah. Mod shout out RX Bill. Yeah. Why you gotta make mods? Why you falling out on the job here? I probably just don't even have a I probably don't even have a mod on right now. Nice. How's the Linuxing? What'd you guys Linux size? All right. So if I've done this correctly, here, you know what I should be able to do? All right, so is this where I need like a general purpose allocator? Linux in this economy? Which Linux? I use Pop. He's a good mod. Where is Ducky? I don't think I know Ducky's name on Twitch, but I feel like I do. I feel like I've seen Ducky. I use Pap. Pap with i3. All right. Now you get it. Isn't that the Pop? No, it's i3. I don't like the Pop. Ooh, testing allocator. Oh, is there a testing allocator? Because what I was thinking about doing is just having this function create test renderable, right? And you just give me an ID, which is going to be a usize, and you give me a Z, which is going to be a usize, and I send back to you a test renderable. Yeah. Can you do tests in their own files? This kind of feels like this needs. This kind of feels like this needs. You know what I mean? This kind of feels like it needs its own file. Can you just do your own file stuff? Okay. I feel like I'm creating a lot of stuff here. All right, there we go. I like what's happening here. That standard mem allocator, right? Yeah. Oopsies. All right, I feel like I'm getting places. I feel like I'm getting places here. I feel like we're starting to move a little bit. We're starting to move. Missed a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're starting to. You need to import test Zig. I thought. Oh, on render, I need to do a. So I need to do that. Oh, you can't do that? Come on. Can I do that? Okay, so this actually becomes an identifier. Oh, do you cover it in this thing? Can I scope lock this? No, it doesn't look like I can. How is that? Comp time block. Nice. Okay, so during compile time, we import this thing, and that's that. So that means I should be able to build it. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, using namespaces. Yeah, see, I don't really just give it a bucket name. I don't want a bucket name. Buddy. We're just learning these things one at a time. Okay, so here's my test renderable. It just has nothing. I just have a bunch of nonsense data, right? Because I don't really care about it yet. I guess I'll have to create something that I also can do a data for, probably. I probably need something that's like data. That's going to be a... Right, going to be a const u8, right? That's probably pretty reasonable to have, and then I'll just use something like... I don't need to do that. I can just go... Right? That's probably what I want to do. I want to probably do a little self dot data. There we go. Thanks, bro. Run length encoding. We did do some run length encoding. If you want to see what I've been doing so far, you can, dude, see, I told you this was a good idea. You can go that, you can see my very first thing that I created, which was the run length encoding, which is a PR right up here. And then on top of it, you can see the follow-up one, which is the initial render right here. I'm going to close out PRs. I hope you know that. Cleanup, no. 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 Shut up. There we go. And then I'll do that. Cleanup. Deletes everything. Oh, deleted a bunch of Lua. I think he deleted a bunch of Lua and Zig and kept the Go. Good job. Working on a public repo where you can look at it and judge your code? Yeah. I don't know anything about this. How dare you clean up the code? Yeah. Interesting. In the WASM side, Zig may... no, I'm not going to do anything with WASM. Nothing with WASM. I don't really like WASM, honestly, in its current iteration. Okay, so now I need to be able to create a renderable, right? Because I don't want to have to do this every single time. All right. So I should be able to go in here and go ID, Z. There we go. And once we have this, I should be able to do an allocator. I should be able to go... Let's create this thing as... I need to create this via... Do I have to create this via an allocator? I guess technically I don't have to create this via an allocator. Right? I can technically just go return renderable dot init. No, I do have to create this as an allocator, don't I? Because this memory needs to exist for a while. So how do I do an alloc? I've never done an allocator. Allocator, comp time t, it should be a test renderable. And size 1. Is this about right? No more Rose Pine theme? This is Rose Pine theme. Alloc create. Create. Okay, so I want to go create, and I want to do test render. And then the thing that comes out of this should be a... How does this work? Let me read up on this thing. Because honestly, I don't really... I have to read a little bit. All right, so I see all these ones. So we can do all these pointers. And instead of a simple integer or a constant size slice, this program requires a slice to be allocated that is the same size as the input array. Given each series of numbers, take the running average. In other words, each item n should contain the average of the last n elements. No, I just want to see this. Okay, so I have to do an arena allocator init. Then you can de-init it. And then you can grab the allocator. And then how do you do... Where do I use the allocator at? Oh, see, they want us to just do it right here. This is a very uninteresting version of it. Yeah, see, I just need... I want some better documentation on how to use this. You're not boxing the variable. You're making a slice and getting a pointer. Yeah, I think that's... I think I want to be fine with that. I'm not really sure. The Zig standard library provides a pattern. Yep, okay. Let's see, we can just do an alloc, memory, free memory. Okay. What about create? Create a U8. Alloc and free are used for slices. For a single item, do create. Okay, but how do I do it for like a struct I make? How do I allocate a struct? I don't even know how to allocate a struct. You get a pointer to an undefined memory at the explicitly initialize it after creating it the same way. Okay. Yeah, that's, I mean, I hear you guys saying all these words. Okay, so this is what I don't understand. So then I have this renderable right here, right? Right? So I have a renderable that is a pointer to a test render, right? We're gonna have to do a little try on this one. Right, there we go. We do a little try. So now that we have that, right? Right, this is... Oh, then I can go, then I can go renderable equals that. Oh, I have to dot start, so that way it is a... Assign the memory region to this. Okay. Okay. Then I can return. Then I can return a renderable.init. Is that correct? I think so. Yeah. Okay. We're still getting places. So, so I need an allocator. So const. Can I just use standard testing? Does this thing have? Alec, what is next? 69 for my ID. And then size would be, or Z is that. There we go. Or not. There we go. Is that it? Then I'd go defer alec.d init. Is it free? What is that? What the hell is it? Oh no, I'd go in here and I'd go res1.dinit, right? Ooh. Does that mean for this to work? Does that mean for this thing to work, I probably need a dinit? Do I want a dinit version of this? To be able to go through the underlying one and go, is that something I want to provide? I don't think I need to provide that. Hey, thank you very much, Toki. Oh, appreciate that. Okay, so I don't think I have to provide that. And the reason being is that I just need a tuple because I need this renderable underneath it. Plus I need this thing, right? Testing Alec with a fixed buffer, right? Yeah, we're gonna probably just do that. You can also use an arena, so you don't need the D end. Well, I mean, I'm gonna need these things. I'm just thinking about when I actually use this. How I'm actually gonna use it is the following: is that these little renderables are kind of like wrappers, right? They're not really. I don't know how much they need to be. I don't know if I need to init those on any sort of place yet. We'll see. Effectively, I have these objects that I'm going to actually have that I create, I hold on to, and then I'm going to pass. This is my idea. Then I pass to my renderer the wrapped object of this thing. This is how I create the interface out. Wrap it and set it over to my renderer. And then when I'm done with it, I then call, right? I call add. And then when I de-init it, I'm going to want to be able to call remove. Does that make sense? So I call remove on this thing, remove it from here, and then I do the de-initting of any extra data that we need to do. It is a very atrocious B. Are you planning on having multiple instances of the same renderable? I'm not really sure what that means. I mean, there could be many of the same creep going across the board, right? There could be many of the same things going across the board at the same time. And so their life will live for some time, and then I need to remove out the underlying instance, and then this renderer should be just dropped. Yeah, because I think the renderable should be able to be a non-pointer. This makes sense. The renderable should be non-pointer in just an array, right? It should just be an array of them. It's the underlying thing that it points to, which is going to be the thing that's a pointer that needs to be allocated on some longer-term item. Okay, I think I get it. I'm still really weak at this stuff. You know what I mean?